is the frequency in use. I'm asking rhetorically because I know it's not. I've been sitting there listening to it for 30 minutes and haven't heard a thing, except for a few clicks, people doing something. This is a Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey with the Mount Juliet Simplex radio net. Is there any priority for emergency traffic? The answer, of course, is no. There isn't any. Never is. I hope there isn't. If there is, call 911. You can't do that, or even if you do that, we can help you out. Just break in at any time. For information on this set, you can look right now on YouTube, and you'll see the surface of my meter, my SWR meter and power meter, and you can see how your station compares, at least at my end. You can also listen to a couple to others. That is, you can also hear through the YouTube thingy other stations you might not know. And that's going to YouTube. Put my call K4PEW into the search block, and then click on it, and you'll come up with a premiere. And click on that. You can also go to 146.415 for some information on Simplex. You can also go to groups.io, GROUPS, India Oscar, and put in MJSS for Mount Juliet Simplex Society. It'll come up. Or you can send me an email at k4pew@arrl.net. Net normally meets at 8 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday night. We also have a net on Sunday nights. That's conducted by Michael, KM4YRF. And that's on 10 meters, 28.415 upper sideband. He also does 29.415 FM. And he also does 223.415 FM. That's on Sunday night, starts at 7:30 p.m. Don't miss it. Well, you can miss it, but we'd like you not to. But tonight we're doing the here on 146.415 FM, followed by 28.415, just like Sunday night's net, and then over to 223.415. And purpose of here, of course, we're doing it on 146.415, but the purpose of the net is have fun, figure out who you can hear, who you can't hear, and what piggy bank you have to rob to get your antenna up higher and better. Spend my share of money and higher and better. We invite everyone to use the net for announcements. The big announcement, of course, do not forget Saturday morning, get up early, get over to the Ham Fest at Wilson County Fairgrounds. Wilson County Fairgrounds. Just park out front. The Ham Fest is in the main building on air conditioning. So you can stay all day and I don't think you'll sweat a drop, but hope you'll sweat some money over there. So we can move some equipment from some of these old pieces of the old nice radios. That's what you're looking for. Those nice radios, nice equipment, nice ancillary equipment. Anyway, bring your money. Nobody. There may be some people who take Apple, PayPal, or something. But they have to take cash. Oh yeah, I think there's even a cash machine inside the building. I think. Double check on it. But I would bring cash with me. Let's see what else. Oh, just those announcements. That's the big announcement. There's no other announcements other than doing the 3 nets tonight. And I want to make sure you set your alarm clock and set your time aside. And if your wife doesn't want you to go, well, you have to stay home. That's the rule. No, I can't help you on that one. Oh, I can nap you. That'd be good. All right. Does anybody else have any other announcements? Comment? Go ahead.
The endpoint made in Tennessee building, not the main building. The made in Tennessee building. Get into the main building, go to the right, and this has got a giant Tennessee circle with 3 stars out front.
Oh, I'm pretty sure nobody will miss it inside the big building. Do you?
Well, there's 2 big buildings there now.
Which one are you talking about? Because I couldn't hear you real well.
Sorry, I was looking at my request. It's the made in Tennessee building.
Made in Tennessee building?
Roger that. We got a giant Tennessee circle out front on the ground, 3 stars and the flag.
All right. It's called the Made in Tennessee building. It's M-A-D-E, not M-A-I-D. Made in Tennessee building. So that's, and it's still parking out front. It's the best bet, is it not?
Yeah, there's a grass parking lot off to the right of the building. That's side for us. For the inlet, but I'm sure parking
Very good. Actually, there's some grass parking set off to the side for the, especially for hams. So just show up. You'll figure it out. Just follow everybody in flip-flops and t-shirts and funny hats. All right. Any other announcements or corrections? All righty. We're going to be taking check-ins first from people who are first-time check-ins, people short on time, and or people who are mobile. So I'd say please come now. We're starting in a minute though from the south, and we're on that number. I forgot to say it. 917. But anyway, short on time, mobile or first-time check-ins.
Yeah, for us, I'll be short time.
Very good. How you doing, Richard?
Can't complain. Just got to go to bed and get up early in the morning, take a trip. Y'all take care and have a great weekend. Talk to you Saturday, if not before. Yeah, for us, I'll be back in at 7:30.
Stephanie checking in too.
Absolutely. I'm sorry. Yeah, for us, or.
All right, very good. Go apologize to her, not me.
I apologize to her about things all day long. Carry on. Talk to you when I can. KI4SIB.
Yeah, I start every sentence with my ex-well that way. I'm sorry. All right, Richard. That was Richard. He's over. Richard and Stephanie over in just west of downtown Lebanon. Who else is short on time, mobile or first time check?
Romeo, Victor, Quebec, short on time.
Very good. There might have been two people in there, but I got Brent in there. Kilo Echo 4 Romeo Victor Quebec.
How you doing, Paul? Hey, thanks for taking my short on time. I've got things to do tonight too, so I will talk to you guys later. 73.
Oh, very good. Hope to see you Saturday.
Yeah, I'm going to be there. Talk to you then.
All right, very good. That was Brent. Kilo Echo 4 Romeo Victor Quebec, and he's in Northwest Wilson. Who else is short on time?
KK4WU.
Hello, Mr. Bill.
Howdy. Mobile tonight. Coming back to work. Start up 8:40.
Wow, you got really rough after you said you were mobile. I hope you can make it clearer.
Yeah.
All right, you're just checking in. We'll see you on Saturday then, right?
Yeah, I should be over there working with the weed bus, so yeah, I'll see you Saturday, Paul.
Very good. That's Bill. He's up near Possum. Well, actually, I think he's in Possum Town. That's Kilo 4 Whiskey Uniform Bill, and he's over there. He's the one who got the big news is, well, I don't think it's big anymore, but he's actually the one who said, we need a ham fest in Lebanon. He made it happen, more or less, with some help. Anyway, look forward to seeing you, Bill. Who else is, is short on time or mobile? All righty, we'll take check-ins from the south. Please come in. That was a resounding reply. Nothing from the south. Otherwise, we're going over the east.
Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor.
I knew you were skulking over there. How you doing, Larry?
I'm doing all right, Paul.
Very good. Nothing for the net.
No, man, we'll try to see you at the Ham Fest Saturday.
Oh, that'd be great. Look forward to seeing you. I haven't seen you in a while.
Okay, we'll let you get on with it. KE4SYB.
Yeah, very good. That's Larry. Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. He's in Rockville. Who else is south? East, please come now.
KM4YRF.
Hello, Michael. Everything going well on your whole deal over there?
Yeah, things going pretty good. It's a little hectic for Emily getting around what little bit she can, but overall it's going pretty well.
Hey, you know what I'm talking about? You got a handle of just two wheels?
It's a scooter of sorts. Because of the steps here, it's not feasible to even try that.
Oh, I got you. I was actually thinking about that one that the policemen and postal service workers and beach, people having fun, but just those two little ones you lean forward and it goes ahead without two wheels side by side.
Yeah, the only problem is she can't stand up on both feet.
Oh man, she's gonna have to learn to do it one-legged.
I think she's already tried that once.
I don't think I'd get on one of those, to tell you the truth. I don't. Nobody wants to see 230-something pounds falling on their head.
Well, I'm too clumsy for that, for sure. And I just wanted to throw one comment in there a while ago. Cash is a 4-letter word.
Oh, it is, but it's not porn.
That's right.
Very good. Anything else for the net, Michael?
So I'm really looking forward to the Ham Fest on Saturday, so I will definitely be there.
All right, very good. We'll catch you then. That was Michael, KM4YRF. He's the one who does the Sunday night nets, and he fills in for me as well here on this net on Wednesdays and Saturdays sometimes when I'm either sick or sleeping or forget to tell everybody. Who else is East?
KK5S.
SFM.
I got Tom. I'll take you first. How you doing?
Well, pretty good for old man. Doing all right here. Just getting ready for the Ham Fest coming up. 73 is the one on the net. KB4 SFM.
Hey, you know, it's funny about that old thing. Since I used to think that my age, 74, was old, now I think old is 94.
Oh, if I was 74 again.
I think you're doing pretty good, Tom. Anyway, that was Tom. Kilo Bravo 4 Sierra Foxtrot November, and he is in Martha. I did hear, who did I hear in there? KK5S. How you doing, Kerry?
Oh man, I'm doing good. Just stepped inside to try to catch the net and look forward to the Ham Fest myself.
Yeah, it should be fun. It's like a local family reunion of sorts.
Roger, if I may say so, if anybody's interested, I've got an IC706 that I'm going to soon be parting with.
Very good. And it's a nice radio.
Yeah, it's this radio here that I'm talking on. I bought something different to go in the vehicle, so this is just an extra radio sitting around, basically.
Yeah, I got a couple of those just sitting around. I don't know why I sit around on them, but they're here.
Yeah, I've got a conglomeration so at times.
I hate to get rid of them. That's the fact of the matter is I'm a hoarder.
Well, my wife would call me that.
Well, my wife's got me beat in that particular area.
I have no comments to make whatsoever on that.
Very neutral. I love neutral. Very good. Anything else, Kerry?
No, that's it. Just look forward to seeing everybody on Saturday, and thank you for the net. KK5S.
Yeah, very good. That was Kerry. He's in Baird's Mill, Kilo 5 Sierra. Who else is East?
Whiskey Alpha 5, Romeo India Papa, Michael 11.
Hey, Michael, I know you're going to be there.
Oh, I'm going to try to make it. I'm looking at an antenna right now that I want to get from over there.
It'd be nice if it was there. I hope it is. That one of the commercial vendors you hope will have.
Yeah, TN07 Engineering is going to be over there, and I talked to Bob the other day, and I got a couple of questions. I wanted to go over there and probably purchase it and ask questions.
Oh yeah, well, there's not many answers.
That's me. Of course, it's been like that for over 19 years when I got married.
Oh no, the answer is always very simple. Yes, dear.
Sometimes it is, and sometimes they can get you in trouble. You got to pay attention to what you're saying. Sometimes you actually got to listen to it. Every once in a while, anyway.
Oh, I know. Everything else okay?
Doing fine. I'm about tired of this rain. They said we're going to have another round tonight, just like we had last night. So just get through it.
Yeah, it's getting soggy out there. When I put the dogs out, they come back in a little upset.
Yeah, mine are not too happy. I got one, and she got to the bottom of the steps a while ago and turned around and came right back in and said, I'm not going to chance it.
My favorite is I have one dog. She's a little more skittish than the other four. And one day I opened the door and she ran for the door, and then it was like a truck putting on the brakes, man.
I got a little Chihuahua Terrier mix, and first time she had thunder and lightning, she just started shaking all over. You could see her little ears just twitching.
Oh yeah, that's not a good to have a dog that does that. That's unfortunate.
She didn't really get mad like some. I used to have some wiener dogs that thought they were Dobermans, so they would bark at it.
No, my dogs will pay attention, but they don't get frightened. We used to have a dog that really would just, kind of hunker down and shake. She was so frightened of the thunder.
I've seen that of the big dogs, but the little ones, I haven't seen that until I got this one.
Yeah, well, mostly my dogs like to sleep, so they don't care about the thunder. Anything else for the net, Michael?
No, I'll let you get back to it. Appreciate you being out there. I'm running on a different radio right now, so I thought I'd check it out.
No, you sound good. You got that that Roger beep at the end of it, though.
Well, I'm back on the Anytone. My 991 Alpha, I'm sending back to Jesus to get it fixed for the DMR. I'm not the DMR, for the port on the back of it.
Oh, yes, I remember you telling me. Well, I hope that works out good for you. All right, no, you sound good otherwise. You sound great. That was Michael, Whiskey Alpha 5, Romeo India Papa in Lebanon. Who else is East?
Okay, I'm for HQE.
Hello, Stan. Everything going well?
Doing well, Paul. How about you?
Yeah, I feel great today. You know, I don't know if you have that issue, but I do. And that's that. Sometimes I feel like not good. I just, and I don't want to do anything. I always felt good.
Yeah, I usually feel pretty good until it's going to rain when the back starts aching. So you pretty much predict when it's going to rain and when it's not.
Is that doing okay, though? More better than it used to be?
Yeah, it's getting better.
Yeah, very good. All right, anything else for the net stand?
No, that's all, Paul. Back to net. I'll hope to see everyone at the Hamfest on Saturday.
Very good. That was a Stan. He's in Lebanon, so he's not too far from the venue. That's Kilo Mike 4, Hotel Quebec Echo. Who else is East?
Kilo Quebec 4, Alpha Echo.
Hello, Chris. Are you?
I was on my ATV earlier. I'm cross-banding to my truck now.
Oh, very good. Yeah, it sounds good. It's a little weak, but it sounds good.
Again, probably placement in the driveway.
I guess, but on your truck has 50 watts, does it not?
It does.
Are you using 50 watts on the crossband? I mean, at the truck?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it must be an antenna issue. What are you using, a mag mount or something?
No, it's a Diamond SPD5, I think.
Okay, I don't remember which one that is. No, it should sound better than that. It's supposed to be your location where you're parking the truck.
Yeah, I've had that happen. But that way, for some reason, the terrain between you and me makes a big difference.
Yeah, I'm with you. Anyway, you looking to be at the Hamfest Friday? I mean Saturday. I don't want you to be over there Friday.
It's Saturday. Don't know exactly what I'll be doing, but wherever they need me.
All right, very good. We'll see you then. That was Chris, Kilo Quebec 4, Alpha Echo Tango. By the way, I forgot to mention to everybody that with the breakfast, normally the Simplexing breakfast would normally be this Saturday. But because we're not going to have the breakfast, you can have a breakfast if you want to, but I'm going to be at the Hamfest today. So the following Saturday, we're going to have breakfast. It would be, in this case, it would be the 2nd and 5th day. And then August will still be 2 weeks away. The first lunch or breakfast of August will be the 2nd Saturday. So we'll be in great shape. We'll still be in order here. Anyway, it was Chris, Kilo Quebec 4, Alpha Echo Tango. He's in Rural Hill, south of me, about 5 or 6 miles. Who else is East?
Comment.
Go ahead, Michael.
Hey, the Rural Hill Station, what was his signal strength to use? Because he was like 50 over to me.
I wasn't watching. Chris, you still there? Hit me again. I wasn't looking at the screen.
Yeah, Roger, I'm here.
Yeah, he was just about S8 here tonight.
Wow, that's incredible.
Well, obviously you're in a better position. I call it, there's a good term for that. It would be terrainitional.
I may have to ask for a raise.
Okay, I'll get you up another 6 inches.
Good deal. Back to net.
Very good. Anybody else? East, please come now. All righty, North, please come now.
KK.
There was 2 in there, but Frank beat everybody, whoever was in there. KB9 RKK. What's up?
Good evening. Actually, Chris was about just over S9 to me. So he must favor the North.
Yeah, it's just interesting how that does for terrain and stuff, because I'm just like you. Well, again, he's 5 miles south of me, but I would say he's really southeast, and there must be something going on between how it gets to Chris, I'm not Chris, but Michael and you.
Yeah, well, Michael's actually, Michael's got him way stronger, but still. Yeah, I heard, I couldn't hear him at all when it was on the HD. I mean, nothing. I couldn't even tell there was somebody there.
I think we ought to have an HT night. What do you think?
Yeah. I was going going to ask you, did you get your new antenna?
No, it's still, I look out the window. I longingly look out the window every day and it still hasn't showed up.
Okay. All right. Okay. Because I, I was like, man, I wonder if he got his new antenna up because I could not hear whoever he's talking to. But good deal. Hopefully it'll show up. You know, if not, you'll go to the Hamfest and maybe they'll have some there and you'll be going,
Maybe. You did hear me the last net that they sell those 510s on Alibaba.
oh God, they're probably the fake ones or something.
They're listed as diamond 510s.
Yeah, there's a lot of counterfeits out there. But at that price, okay, you know, I'll be like, okay, I know I'm getting a fake one, and you know, maybe if it works, and you know, as long as it's not too hard to put up. Like for me, it's such an ordeal because the way I'm on a hill and everything. You're like, nah, I don't want to have to rent, you know, an expensive lift truck, you know, every time, you know, if it's gonna break. Because that's the problem with the cheaper ones. They snap and get water in them and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've been down that road. Been there, done that.
That's a bad deal. Nah. Yeah. With all the rain, I don't know. I'm just glad this sounds like this thing's still working. With all the rain that we've been getting, I'm glad to see that this diamond is still holding up here.
Oh, I think, yeah, diamond. I may order that 510 through Alibaba just to see how it performs, just to see if it's an original.
Yeah. I mean, I put some this 6000 E6000 silicone and all the joints, and then I actually painted it with clear UV paint over the top of the whole thing.
It occurred to me after I had, I'd say knockoff 510. It's, you know, it's has about the same gain, and I used it successfully, but the X700 kills it. But again, it had problems with it had cracks in it, and it had water problems. And other than that, it worked fine for what it was. But then it occurred to me, I said, well, if I want to keep water out, why don't I just stick a piece of 3/4 or so, if half might fit, 3/4 or half PVC, you know, and UV protect that and slide it over the top, and it'll keep the rain out of it 100%.
Yeah, it'll man, heavy, more signal blockage. I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy with the water and you know, and then the other problem is the connector at the bottom. If you get water on that, and then as you know, the non-50 ohm, you know, double UHF connectors.
Oh yeah, no, I'm with you. Yeah, that's why I'm looking forward to getting this and getting it out of the way. And plus, I'll have it up about. I've got a 20-foot mast.
Oh, okay. Oh man, now I'm only on a 7-foot mast on the peak. So I'm just over the roof, just barely enough to where it's fine for the radios and all that. But luckily I clear all the land. I don't clear all the buildings. I just built a bunch of apartment buildings to the west of me. But so far I'm still hearing everybody that I still heard from the west. So that seems like it's okay. But as they build up more and more stuff around here, we'll see what happens to the signals. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna plan on being there at the Hamfest. I thought I was gonna miss it because I kept thinking it was on the original weekend, but now it got moved up a week, so I'm able to go because I have to go to a graduation for my wife's best friend's daughter. So I lucked out.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing you there. That was Frank, Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo, Kilo. Anybody else east or north? Ah, very good. KE4TW. How you doing, Wes?
Yeah, not only Bill, AK4W.
Well, he was mobile. Are you still at what radio are you on? Because your signal strength and audio is really low.
No.
Say again. Say again. What are you using? Because I couldn't hear that.
Moving up to high power. I'm in the team when those started the orange. Headlights over to where I'm working.
Okay, very good. I wonder why it was a little lower than normal. Well, very good. Anything else for that? Hope to see you Saturday.
I should be there. And I'll stick with your hunt.
Very good. That's Kilo Echo 4 Tango Whiskey India West in north of Possum Town, I believe. Who else is east or north?
WB0.
Did you hear me talking to you earlier today? I think it was earlier today. You were sitting on your mic or your HT, and I could hear you talking to somebody. It was like in a restaurant setting or in your kitchen. I don't know which.
Yeah, I kind of did. I had a weird situation. I've got a foot switch on this radio, and I come in and I'm looking at it, and it's all of a sudden it's keyed up. So I start unplugging stuff, and finally it clears. So I plug it all back in to see if I can make it duplicate the problem, and I can't. So I don't have a clue what was going on other than it was keyed.
Yeah, I had that similar problem the other day. It was after the last net, the following day. Apparently, in my messing around, I had hit the Vox button, and so Vox was enabled. And so the next day, I'm sitting here, not even on the radio. Every once in a while, I hear the radio fire up, and the fan starts. The cooling fan. What the heck? I'm looking around. What trick is that? I'm not doing anything. And it finally occurred to me when I see the little symbol on there for Vox. I got it. I'm stupid.
Yeah, well, I'm so paranoid about it. I just changed radios, and I'm on a hand mic right now. So that's all right. I don't know what it is. I took everything apart, literally. All the mic plugs and push-to-talk switches and the cable that goes from the little mic distribution amp to the radio and everything. And when I put it back together, it was doing fine, and it still is. So I've got it stuck on a dummy load here and see what'll happen.
No, that's great. Yeah, those kind of problems you hope to resolve quickly. I quickly said I had a guy in Florida. He was sitting on his mic, and at the same time, he must have been. I think he was drinking, and his wife was drinking. His girlfriend, a long-standing girlfriend, that lived together, and they were having a knockdown, drag-out fight, I should say. And F-bombs were flying like over Germany, man. It was not good.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard other things similar. I remember somebody that I know stuck a mic in a cup holder in a car, and there were several of us caravanning someplace, and one of the cars, which we were all on Simplex, the car with the mic and the cup holder was talking about one of the other guys in one of the other cars. And there's just no way to warn them.
Well, you could have called them.
It really wasn't bad. But it was the truth. But nobody likes to hear the truth. Anyway, carry on. I'll see you at the Hamfest. I'm going to be there with the table right next to Robin.
Oh, very good. Yeah, he's a big attraction. He's tall. Everybody sees him. No, the truth, in my case, I never mind the truth. The truth may hurt, but it never gets me upset.
Yep. Well, we're all still friends, so it's okay.
Very good. Yeah, there was Mark.
Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo Delta 4, Foxtrot Echo Golf.
Okay, hold on one second. I heard two in there. I heard my Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo Delta. How are you tonight?
Doing fine, Paul. I'm just a little late getting into the shack tonight, and was glad I had time to check in. How's everything going?
Well, I'd say swimmingly, given how much rain we've had.
Yeah, we've had a good bit of that. In fact, my swimming pool is overflowing with rainwater. know, it's aggravating. You put all the chemicals in, you get it cleared up, you get it just right. You know, the pH, the alkaline, those things, and then here comes 4 inches of rain, just ruining everything.
Well, you can solve that with problem with a $10,000 cover for your whole, you know, big, you know, like a regular room, you know, an enclosed pool area.
Hey, if $10,000 would cover this pool, I would gladly spend it. It's 33 feet in diameter.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a pretty big. I don't know. I would be guessing how much an enclosure would cost. I have no. It's probably more like $25,000.
I really don't think you can cover it for that. Not anything usable, but anyway, it's my wife's pool. I care nothing for them, but it's her pool, and you know I try to help her take care of it. But anyway, I just wanted to check in and hope everybody's having a good evening. And with that, go for MKD.
Very good. That's Doug. He's in Greenbrier. That's Kilo Oscar for Mike Kilo Delta. Who was that other station with the ending in golf?
Kilo Quebec 4 Foxtrot Echo Golf. Kevin is that page.
Hey Kevin, how are you up there? You get as soggy as we did?
Oh yeah, it rained pretty good on us. I'm just sitting here researching what I might want to buy Saturday.
And hope it's there, or just you know it's at one of the vendors has it?
Yeah, that's always the issue, I guess.
Well, it's funny. My wife, who is she says, "Oh, you got that ham fest on Saturday?" I said, "Yeah." And it wasn't any doubt I was going. It wasn't like she was going to nix, you know, put a hex on it. But she says that ought to be fun. I go, "Yeah, it usually is fun." But I've driven all the way down to Huntsville, and all I bought was a cup of coffee.
Well, the number one thing I'm looking for is I've kind of started tinkering with CW, learning the alphabet, and I think I want a J38 to start with.
Oh wow! You know, I have an original J38 from U.S. Navy, approximately in somewhere in the 40s.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'd just like to start there. Probably eventually move on to paddles, but just start out with that. That's something I could leave on my desk forever, even if I never used it again.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'll let you get back to it. I got people coming in here asking me questions, so I'll let you get back to the net, and I'll hopefully run into you Saturday. K4FEG.
Yeah, very good, Kevin. Look for me. I'll be wearing a hat that has my call on it. So just usually people can't miss me. I'm a fairly big guy. Anyway, it's Kilo Quebec 4 Foxtrot Echo Golf. That's Kevin. He's in Bethpage. Who else is north or west? Nobody west?
N8NUT.
Very good. How you doing, Carl?
I'm doing pretty good. How you, Bob?
Doing? Man, there's a couple of people missing tonight. Then they're sleeping or something.
Yeah, I was starting to think the same thing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the ham fest this weekend. I got a guy I work with that just became a new ham, so he's really itching to go. So yeah, I'm like you. I've been to Daytona and bought like $5 worth of connectors.
But it's funny because that's the excuse most hams give for going to a ham fest. What are you going to get? I need some connectors. So you're going to drive 80 miles to buy connectors.
That's right.
Anyway, hey, have you heard from Tom down in Alabama?
He's moved for several weeks now. He went up to Canada. I think he's back in the States, headed home right now.
Is he climbing another mountain?
He's pulling a trailer, camping along the way.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Well, Canada's a neat place, especially when you get up a little farther north, like north of Toronto or up in it really is the wild, wild west up in Canada.
Yeah, I think that's where places he's been like that.
Very good. Yeah, we used to camp up in north of Toronto, about 200 miles. So it was pretty. It's more built up now, but the village is up there. But the closest doctor was like 40 miles away.
Oh wow, I kind of like those type places. But I'll let you get on with it. We'll see you Saturday, hopefully. N8NUT.
Yeah, very good. That's Carl. November 8, November Uniform Tango. He is in Franklin. Who else is north or west?
Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor, Jack and Donaldson.
Hey, were you napping or what? Normally you jump right in there.
No, I just didn't want to be first all the time.
Like that. Well, yeah, you could always, even if you weren't, you missed it, and I went on to lollygaggers, you'd be okay.
Hey, Rick was trying to check in, and he said your picket fencing really bad, and he wanted me to check him in.
Got KM4TJF, I think it is, and that's Rick in Ashland City, well, West Ashland City. That's terrific. Yeah, picket fencing. It must be airplane reflection or something.
Yeah, I don't know because he didn't sound mobile or anything.
No, he usually wouldn't be mobile at night anyway, at least from my experience. But no, sometimes he can, yeah, some conditions just prevent it entirely.
Well, looking forward to the Ham Fest and seeing everybody Saturday.
Oh yeah, bring extra money for me.
All right, Paul. Thanks for doing the net. Appreciate it. KG4 ILV.
You heard it, everybody. He agreed. All right. All right. That was that was Jack.
KC4TNQ, Charles, West Nashville.
Hey, Charles. You doing well?
Yes, sir. Just enjoyed the rain this morning. It was just about all day.
Oh, it was something. It would rain last night and it rained today. It was like it wasn't going to give up, and it's supposed to rain, I think, tomorrow.
Yeah. So, does anybody have experience in listening or tracking weather balloons?
The only ones I've ever had an experience with is when they had APRS on.
Yeah, I've been seeing some stuff on, of course, on YouTube and all that stuff. And I got to think about it, and I think I heard one tonight, but I downloaded the software, but it's going to take some figuring out the software to decode it.
Now, are you talking about the routine weather balloons that the National Weather Service puts up every day?
Yes, sir. You can track them and get the data from them, but you got to have a decoder, but you got to figure out how to use the software first.
Oh yeah, that would be. I don't know what the telemetry they use is, but I'm sure I don't have the software for it. By the way, I don't know if everybody can hear Charles, but Charles is looking for someone who has more experience than him, which is infinite, on tracking National Weather Service balloons and their telemetry. We can always post it to the group, Charles.
I just got to do some more reading and try to figure out the software. So I figured it out. I was reading it tonight, and I wasn't sure if it was FM or sideband, and I finally figured it was narrow FM. So that's one thing done. So I'll figure it out. I'll just keep on playing with it. I got two chances, one in the morning and one in the afternoon every day.
Well, you haven't heard any on narrowband FM. You know, have you heard any of them go up yet on the frequency they talk about?
I heard. I thought tonight was on 404.81 megahertz FM is the one I heard tonight. I think was.
Oh, cool. I'm guessing they're all about the same, aren't they? Wouldn't they? I mean, the weather stations aren't that close together.
Well, they say they brought the little radio signs broadcast on 403 megahertz, but the one I found that I thought was at 404.81. So we'll have to see it. I never could get the software to decode, but it did show a graph of the signal kind of going up and down. So we'll just have to play with it and see what goes on.
Did you have to pay for the software?
Not yet.
Oh, it's just pay once you start using it or something?
I can't remember what the name of it is, but anyway, you got 21 days to try it out. So maybe in 21 days I can figure it out.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, it'd be interesting to toss that up to the group. Maybe somebody's got some free software that's available. I don't know. Anyway, that was Charles. He's in West Nashville, and it's Kilo Oscar. Kilo Oscar. I'm sorry, Kilo Oscar. Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November Quebec. Who else is west or anywhere? West or anywhere? No lollygag, laggards, slackers, end time survivalists, preppers, flat earthers, anything else? All right, and then we had 21. That's the second night in a row. We had 21. We're gonna move right over to 28.415. upper sideband, 28.415 upper sideband, and I'll be there momentarily. K4PW. This is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey with the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net. Looking for check-ins here on 10 meters starting from the south. Please come down. Now, I'm not hearing anything from the south. How about the east? All right, we got Carrie, Kilo 5 Sierra. He's in Beards Mill. Who else is east? East, please come now. How about north?
Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Kilo.
I can't believe that Michael didn't get up on the air when I said east. Anyway, that was Frank, Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Kilo. Who else is north or east? All righty, nothing north or west.
Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor.
Hey, Jack, can you pretend to be Michael for me?
I can pretend.
Oh, yeah, we can. You know, we're in a world of self-identification. The FCC is going to just have to live with it.
I'm here, Paul. I had to do an errand real quick.
Okay, very good. I wonder where you went. You're going to make me drive over there and find out what you're doing.
My daughter was needy.
Oh, yeah, well, I understand that comes first. I had that issue, but it was sometimes worse. You know, I had my mother and my mother-in-law here. It was like, okay, bye.
Well, I know all about that.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry that you're having to go through that, and I'm sorry she's having to go through it.
She goes back to the doctor on next Wednesday, and they'll check her foot and then put it in a cast, so it might be a little easier to get around with a cast on.
Let's hope so. All right, well, very good. I hope to see you on Saturday. That was Mike, KM4YRF here in Mount Juliet. Who else is east or north or west? Hey, very good. Got you in there, Charles. A little low, but a good solid copy. Michael, how are you copying Charles?
A little low, but I could hear him.
Okay, very good. I didn't know if it was just me or what there. Anybody else having a better signal for Charles?
Yeah, I got a better signal for him.
Well, you're a lot closer. All right, very good. We had Charles in there. Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November Quebec. Good signal, though. Who else is north or west? Is anybody copying any stations? I'm not. We had some slim pickings. Anybody else? Any lollygaggers, lurkers, or HF malingerers? I'm not hearing anything. Well, we only had 6 tonight. That's almost a record low, I think. But anyway, appreciate everybody being in there. We're going to go over to 223-415 unless I hear a complaint. Well, a complaint about going over there, not a complaint about anything general, like food or wives or mother-in-laws or whatever. Anyway, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to shut down this portion of the YouTube video, and we shall end it right now. K4PW. We'll see you on 223-415.